This is what happens to your lungs when you dry laundry indoors. We all love the smell of freshly washed and clean clothes drying on the clothesline. But the real truth is that we can enjoy this smell only in the summertime. Because we all know that when we dry our clothes during the winter time, our clothes have a moldy smell. And this is why we should warn you. If you dry your clothes inside, it can make your home more humid, which is exactly the kind of environment in which mold and other fungi thrive. A group of medical experts in England have studied this phenomena, and they claim that this is probably the cause of many respiratory problems across the country. The hidden dangers. When you dry your clothes on a drying rack or you just pour them over your radiator, the water evaporates and makes the air in your home more humid. So when you dry a load of clothes, they contain almost 2 liters of water. So if you dry your clothes indoors, you will increase the humidity in your home by 30%. The medical experts claim that this extra moisture creates ideal breeding conditions for mold spores and dust mites, which can cause respiratory discomfort and infection. This can be really serious, especially for people who suffer from asthma, allergies, or hypersensitivity to allergens. What science is saying. According to Professor David Denning and his colleagues at the National Aspergillosis Centre in Manchester, this bad habit is actually the leading cause of patients being treated for having inhaled Aspergillus fungal spores. Professor David Denning said that many different people in the country are either immune to the fungus which grows in these humid conditions, or they have a healthy system to fight this type of infection. He also says that people who suffer from asthma can have some serious side effects. This can produce coughing and wheeziness, and in people with weak or damaged immune systems, such as cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy, AIDS patients, and people who have an autoimmune disease, the fungus can cause pulmonary aspergillosis. This is a condition which can cause some serious side effects and sometimes fatal damage to the lungs and sinuses. Aspergillosis. The medical experts claim that this is actually the name of a group of conditions caused by a fungal mold called Aspergillus. This health condition affects the windpipe, sinuses, and lungs. But you should be careful because it can spread to other tissues in the human body. The medical experts claim that this condition can cause asthma-like symptoms such as wheezing, shortness of breath, cough, and fever. It can also cause mimic sinusitis and lung infections. You should be very careful because more severe symptoms include weight loss, chest pain, and coughing up blood. The condition is not contagious, and healthy individuals can usually fight off the infection before it spreads to the lungs. Once it reaches the lungs, the condition is typically treated with antifungal medication. One man's story. Craig Mather is a 43-year-old father of 3 from Bolton, suffered from serious lung infection. He says that he dried his clothes indoors on his radiator and blames it for his lung infection, which was caused by mold spores. He had been asthmatic since childhood and had contracted tuberculosis in 1997. His lungs were weakened and vulnerable. Craig Mather says that he started to recover when his doctor diagnoses chronic pulmonary aspergillosis and gave him special drugs to fight the fungal infection. Mather noticed his coughing fits became particularly bad whenever he had wet clothes air drying in his home. His doctor instructed him to stop drying clothes indoors, and he's seen a huge health improvement since. Mather is far from the only one who's made this mistake. Professor David Denning from the National Aspergillosis Centre in Manchester has been treating a large number of patients for conditions caused by mold spores in the home. What to do instead? Professor David Denning says that you should always dry your wet clothes outside, in a tumble dryer or in a well-ventilated indoor space away from bedrooms and living areas to be safe rather than sorry. He also mentions that if the weather is mild enough, you should keep your windows open to give the humidity a place to go, or use a humidifier to wick away moisture from the air inside your home. Professor Denning also suggests that it's a good idea to open windows after cooking or taking a shower to limit moisture in your home, which can also cause mold to grow on your walls, tiles, and ceilings. We really hope you find this video helpful, and don't hesitate to share this video with your friends and family.